Hey techies, welcome back in SDET Tech IVP channel. So techies, in last tutorial we discussed about the constructor, and before that we discussed about the Java Ops concept, and today we are going to discuss about the Java Access Modifier, which is really important topic and really helps in Java programming. Once we have to create a framework architecture, then access modifier really plays important role. How we can access this class, how we can call one class into another class, how we can call one constructor into another constructor, how we can call variable from one class to another class or one package to another package. Okay, so all things we can discuss in this tutorial, so please stay tuned, like, share and subscribe this channel to get more amazing stuff about SDET role interview questions. So let's start. Okay, so the first thing is, what is Java Access Modifier? Java Access Modifier is how much access is allowed to a class, method and a variable, okay, and a constructor. How much access is allowed for a class, for a method, for a variable and a constructor. Okay, and how many types of access modifier we have in Java? We have 4 types of access modifier in Java. Okay, so the first modifier is public, accessible from anywhere in the project. Practically we can do this one, but theoretically firstly we have to be discuss theoretically, then we can do practically. Okay, so stay tuned. So the first modifier is public. Okay, accessible from anywhere in the project. No restriction, no access within a project means, okay, within a project you can access anywhere. Okay, let's say you have project 1, project 2 and project 3. Okay, so in a project you can call anywhere, but if you call this class in, so let's say this class in the project 1, okay, and you are trying to call in the project 2, so it's not possible. Only within a project you can accessible within a project. Okay, within a project you can access anywhere. Okay, no restriction on the access. Okay, and second one is a private, accessible within a same class, not accessible in the subclass or other class. Okay, within a same class you can call this variable within a class, not in another class. Okay, or in another package. Okay, then protected, accessible within a same package, not outside the package. Within a same package, not outside the package. Let's say we have a package name is com.a, com.b. okay, and this class, this methods under the, there is a class. Okay, this one is a class. Okay, class A. Okay, this one is a class A. Okay, and this class exists in the this package. Okay, so if we have provided the protected here, then we cannot call in the class B. It is in the same package. Yeah, in the same package, if there is a class B, we can call this method, but not in the different package. Okay, in subclasses, even if they are in a different package through the inheritance. Okay, so this one is our third access modifier, protected. Fourth one is a default. Okay, when no modifier is specified, let's see here, we have not specified any modifier, is called default. Okay, accessible only within a same package, also called package private. Okay, let's do the practically. Let me open the editor. Okay, so techies, we have two package, com.access modifier 1 and com.access modifier 2, and class is access modifier 1 and access modifier 2. Okay, and let me do some programming in access modifier 1 class. Okay, let me create a one variable int a equals to 10. Okay, this one is a what type of variable? We already discussed. This one is a, you can comment. This one is a local variable, instance variable or a static variable. You can comment this one. Okay, already we discussed all the things. Okay, and let me create a one more method, public void show. Okay, public void show, and this one, and sys out, and let me print this statement, access modifier 1. Okay, let me print this statement here, access modifier 1. Okay, and let's try to call, but first comment this one. Is this instance variable, static variable, or local variable. Like this one is a instance variable, okay, and we'll create a static variable. Okay, let me create a static variable. Static is a really important keyword in the programming. Okay, static. I have created a static variable, one static variable and one static method. Okay, and let me call this one in another one. Okay, so we have two ways to call this one. The first one is I have associated with the static. Okay, let me com dot access modifier 1 dot access modifier dot show. Okay, show, and let me execute this one. Access modifier 1 is print here. Okay, and the second way, what if here is I have not provided any static keyword. Let's say here is no static keyword, so how I can call? So in that case, what I can do, now it's showing the error. Okay, so in that case, what I can do, I can create an object of access modifier 1 in access modifier 2 class. Okay, extends access modifier 1. Okay, and here access modifier 1 am underscore 1 equals to new keyword. We can create views for the object. We already discussed about this one. Okay, I have created a object of access modifier 1. Now you can call this one am1 dot show. Where is the show? Void show. Okay, you can call this one access modifier 1. So we have two techniques to access the object publicly, but these are the public. Okay, but if this one is a private, suppose this one is a private, then what happened? And the class is also private, then what happened? Remove invalid. Class cannot be private. Okay, class cannot be private. Okay, class can be default, okay, or a public. Okay, but private we have defined here. Okay, and let me do one thing here, is public, so that you can get better understanding. If we have created this one, so if you see here, it's showing the error. Check visibility to show the protected. Okay, to show the protected means within the same package, not outside the package. Okay, let's say I have created here protected. Okay, protected, and let me try to call this one. It's show to the public. You have to make it the public, then it will be reflected here, else it will be through the error. Okay, it will throw the error. Okay, but yeah, there is a one more thing. Let me create one more class here. Access modifier am1 is enough. Okay, and main method, let me choose from here. Okay, can within a same package, protected can be called within a same package? Yes, definitely. How we can call? We can create an object of this class. Object I have already created. This one, let me copy this one and paste here. Okay, and here what I can do, am underscore 1 dot show. Okay, see guys, see here, focus here. I hope you are getting understanding about the how access modifier will be work. Okay, so public can be accessible anywhere. Okay, public can be accessible anywhere. Okay, public can be accessible anywhere in the same class, in same package, in different class, different package, in another package. Okay, and protected in the same class and the same package, and inheritance in the subclasses only. Okay, not in the another package. Okay, default can be accessible only in the same class and the same package, and private can be in the same class. And if we talk about the default, then how default will be work? The default is we have not defined here any access modifier. So this one is a default. Okay, let's see here. Default, there is, I didn't get any error. It's working perfectly. But yeah, this one is throwing the error. Change visibility to protected. Protected means you have to be change it to the protected or a public. But if you make it protected, then it throw the error. You can make it public because you are working the different package. So guys, these all things about the access modifier, which play really important role in the programming, Java programming. Okay, so I hope you understand. Please stay tuned, like, share and subscribe to this channel to get more amazing stuff about SDET role interview question. Goodbye, have a nice day.